This is as America as it gets, and as far away from the usual type of car that I get to drive, at least. And that's the whole purpose. So when I found out I had to come here to the US for Anime Matsuri, I hit up Ford, and they kindly said they would provide a vehicle for me to drive out here, and I ended up choosing the Ford Bronco Raptor because, again, it's the most American car I could think of. And chatting to Hennessy, who's located just outside of Houston, they actually kindly said, you know, we have a Velociraptor demo car that we can lend you. So this is exactly how we ended up with two press cars, and what two press cars they are. So basically, they're both powered by the same V6 turbo, 3.5 liter V6 EcoBoost. And they're also basically running the same driveline, so 10-speed transmission. And of course, the F-150 is the Velociraptor 600 version. This is Hennessy's complete truck package, 600 horsepower and a ton of torque, unlike anything I've ever driven. And you know, we actually do get to see some of these new F-150 Raptors in Tokyo. And I always wondered what people in Japan are thinking, you know, picking up these massive pickups. But you know what? It actually shrinks around you when you get to drive it. And sometimes it actually does feel quite big, even for Texas. But I get it. I mean, it's something very different. It offers an insane amount of utility with the bed. And of course, you know, I'll have to show you in the back, because most people think that pickups are cramped, but there is so much space inside. It literally could be a 6-seater if it wasn't for the big transmission. I mean, I could put all my 3 boys back here, no problem. Tons of legroom, really wide seats, and of course, all the loading space you would ever need to throw in bicycles or, you know, anything outdoor related. The Bronco is a little bit more cramped. It is a smaller vehicle, obviously, but then again, you know, it does offer plenty of utility. It's got a split tailgate here, kind of like the Jeep Wrangler, where it separates from the glass. And of course, you can actually remove the entire roof section. It's a hard roof in this particular version, and you're left with the, well, I guess the roll cage. So the craziest thing about the Bronco Raptor is that it actually sits on 37-inch tires. And that's insane, because I think it is the only production car ever to come with 37s from factory. The F-150 Raptor does come with 35s. This Hennessy version is actually running their own wheels. It's unlike anything I've driven, and what a place to be doing it. But the Bronco actually does look a little bit different. The air intake and the air box are slightly different. And you can actually get to see the little Garrett turbo down there. And if you had to ask me to choose, I wouldn't know what to say right now. I'm kind of going maybe for the Bronco, because it's slightly more compact and lighter on its foot, and it has like a nice manual mode. But the F-150 is absolutely crazy. All right, let's try this Bronco out on some sandy trails. The suspension is so much travel, it just takes everything you throw at it. bit of Baja settings. Something I never thought we would be doing in the Bronco. We're actually crossing a canal, river with a ferry. There you go. Basically connecting over to that side over There it is. Our excursion with the Broncos led us to some oil fields here in Texas. We're, I guess, to the southeast of Houston, and there's like oil reserves as far as the eye can see. We just took the Bronco off-road and got to sample the amazing ability this truck has straight out of the box to literally just take the most intense jumps and like go through, plowing through like Baja style through these back roads. And I don't think I've ever had so much fun in a car. I mean, I'm speechless. I cannot believe this is a truck that you literally just go to a Ford dealer and buy. One thing is very sure, I'm gonna miss this when I go back to Japan. I think I need this in Tokyo. Okay, so we filled up the Bronco for what, like the 4th time now? I mean, I have to say, I really love it in every way and form, but good Lord, does it like to drink a lot of fuel. I think I've been averaging about 10 to 13 miles to the gallon, which equates to about 4 to 5 kilometers to the liter. And that's even on highway. I even assumed that today, with the drive to Dallas, we would actually be doing a little bit better, but unfortunately, it's designed like a brick. Aerodynamics are important, and obviously you pay for the price. Still, very cool place to visit and use a Bronco. We're at Buc-ee's now. I don't think I've ever seen so many pumps. That's not even the biggest one, apparently. Craziness. So of course, when you come and get gas, you definitely want to come home with a smoker or maybe a fire pit here. It's incredible what they sell at these places. And of course, America's staple drink, soft drinks. Look at that. Bakery making all sorts of great stuff here. Chicken fajita tacos, beast burrito, rhino taco, and all sorts of beef jerky. this is it. This is our last day with the Bronco, our last excursion off the beaten path with probably one of the most fun cars on the market today. I've had so much fun, like flinging this around gravel roads and some kind of like really sandy back streets that we managed to find yesterday close to the oil refineries just outside of Houston. Today we're actually closer to Dallas, and basically we're just enjoying taking this thing off-road, putting it through its paces. I mean, it's unbelievable the capability this car has. I mean, it has so much suspension travel straight out of the box. And with the 37-inch tires, you can literally go anywhere without any concern. It's got so many settings. You can lock all the diffs. You can put it in 4-wheel drive, high, low, 2-wheel drive for a bit of tail, happy action. And basically that's what we're doing, just experimenting with every mode and seeing what's fun, seeing what works, and seeing what puts the biggest grin on my face. So I'm in Baja mode. I've put the car into 4-wheel drive high, and the manual transmission is activated, so I shift through the gears. It really moves around a lot. Got so much power too, like an instant grip, puts down all its 400 plus horsepower without any issue. Literally spins all 4 tires, absolutely incredible. I think we may have found one of the very few In-N-Out burgers in Texas. Stopping for a few more photo opportunities here in the middle of nowhere.